Welcome to English Made Easy, the podcast for people who are learning English and want to listen to real, natural, everyday English. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. Hello, everyone. We are so happy you're here with us today.
Today's episode is a really good one. We're talking about how to introduce yourself in English. Things like your name, where you're from, where you live, your job, your family, your hobbies. All the good stuff.
Yes. And the best way to learn is to just listen to a real conversation. So today, Emily and I are going to chat with each other, just like two friends talking, and you can sit back, relax, and listen.
Exactly, and don't worry. We'll keep the language nice and simple. If you hear a word you don't know, don't panic. We'll go through some key words and phrases at the end of the episode. Right then, shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Okay, Paul, I want to play a little game. I'm going to ask you some questions, like we've just met for the very first time. Ready?
Ha! Okay, go on then. I'm ready.
Brilliant. Okay, first question. What's your name?
My name's Paul. Paul Bennett.
Oh, lovely name. And where are you from, Paul?
I'm from London originally, from a place called Hammersmith. That's in West London. What about you, Emily?
Oh, I'm from London too. I grew up in a place called Greenwich in southeast London.
Greenwich. Oh, that's a beautiful part of London.
It really is, yeah. Okay, so where do you live now, Paul?
Now I live in a town called Richmond. It's in southwest London, right next to the River Thames. Very pretty. Lots of parks, lovely riverside walks. I love it.
Oh, Richmond is gorgeous. And do you live in a house or a flat?
I live in a flat, a two-bedroom flat on the third floor of a big old building. It's not huge, but it's really cozy. What about you?
I live in a house. It's a small terraced house. That means it's joined to the houses on either side of it. Very common in London.
Yeah, terraced houses everywhere in London, aren't there?
Absolutely everywhere. Okay now. And I hope this isn't too personal. How old are you, Paul?
Ha, not too personal at all. I'm 33. There we go. I said it out loud.
Very brave. I'm 28. There, now we've both said it. Don't know why people are so fussed about such things.
No more secrets. Okay, my turn to ask. What do you do, Emily? What's your job?
I'm a teacher. I teach English to teenagers and adults, which is actually quite handy for a podcast like this one, I think. I also tutor students wishing to improve their spoken English.
Nice. I'm a writer. I write articles and stories, mostly for websites and magazines. It's fun, and I like it.
Oh, that's brilliant. A writer. I love that. Okay, next question. Do you have a family? Brothers, sisters, kids?
Yes, I'm married. My wife's name is Sarah, and we have two children, a boy called Jake, he's 8 years old, very active, and a girl called Mia. She's 5 and loves the outdoors.
Oh, that is so sweet. 2 kids. And what about brothers or sisters?
I have one older sister. Her name's Claire. She lives up north in Manchester, so we don't see each other as much as we'd like, but we talk on the phone a lot. What about you, Emily?
I'm not married yet, but I have a boyfriend. His name is Tom. And I have one older brother. His name is Danny. He's 34. He lives in North London, around Tottenham, so we see each other quite a lot, actually, which is nice.
Oh, that's nice. Family close by is always lovely. Right, very important question coming up now. What is your favourite food?
Oh, now we're talking. I absolutely love Italian food. Pizza, pasta. I could honestly eat pasta every single day and never get bored of it. London's a hub for all kinds of different food.
Yes, indeed it is. So eating pasta every single day. I love that. I love Italian food too, actually. But my absolute favourite has to be a classic British Sunday roast. Roast chicken, crispy roast potatoes, lots of vegetables. Perfect.
Oh, yes. A Sunday roast is just the best, isn't it? Nothing beats it.
Absolutely nothing. Right, last question. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time?
I love running. I go for a run in the park most mornings. It wakes me up and makes me feel great. And I love reading. Mostly novels. In fact, do you have one you'd recommend? A good book and a cup of tea. Perfect evening.
That sounds lovely. A book that I'd recommend, well, there are loads. However, I love The Alchemist. If you haven't read it, definitely give it a read. In terms of my hobbies, so I love cycling. I go out at weekends with a few friends. We explore different parts of London and the countryside. And I really enjoy cooking. Trying new recipes, experimenting in the kitchen. I find it really relaxing.
Nope. Haven't read The Alchemist yet. So we'll get it this weekend. Oh, cooking is great. So you cycle at the weekend and cook a Sunday roast. Sounds good?
Yep, that's basically my ideal weekend. You're very welcome to join us sometime.
Thank you. I might just take you up on that offer. Right. I think now's a good time to move on to our vocabulary spotlight. Something that none of the other podcasts do.
That sounds like a perfect weekend to me. I'll hold you to that. You know, before we move on, I wanted to ask you something a little bit off topic, but I think our listeners will love it. Do you speak any other languages? Are you learning anything at the moment?
Huh. What a great question. Yes, actually, I've been learning Spanish for about 2 years now. I use a language app every morning, just 10 or 15 minutes before the kids wake up. I'm not fluent yet, but I can hold a basic conversation. And I find it incredibly rewarding. Every little breakthrough feels amazing.
Yes. So in this part of the show, we pick out some useful words and phrases from the conversation we just had. Today we've got 8 great ones for you. Let's go through them one by one. Word number 1, originally. This word means where you were born or where you grew up, not necessarily where you live now. For example, I'm from London originally. Or you could say, she's originally from Paris, but now she lives in Berlin.
Oh, I love that. I studied French at school, and I can still manage when I visit France, which I'm quite proud of. And to all our listeners, what you are doing right now is exactly this. You're finding real reasons to keep going, and that is something to be very proud of. Keep it up.
Great word to know. Okay, number 2, cozy. This lovely little word means warm, comfortable, and small, in a nice way. We use it a lot when we talk about homes. For example, my flat is quite small, but it's very cozy. Or, come in, sit down. It's very cozy in here.
Cozy. One of my favourite English words, honestly. Number 3, terraced house. A terraced house is a type of house that is joined to other houses on both sides. There's a row of houses all connected together. They are extremely common in the UK. For example, I grew up in a terraced house in South London. Yes, you'll see terraced houses on almost every street in London. Number 4, handy. This word means useful or convenient, something that makes your life a little easier. For example, I'm an English teacher, which is quite handy for this podcast. Or, a map on your phone is really handy when you're travelling.
Handy is a great everyday word. You'll hear it a lot in British English. Number 5, free time. This simply means the time in your day when you are not working or studying, the time that is just for you. For example, what do you like to do in your free time? Or, I don't have much free time during the week, but at weekends I love cycling.
Such a useful phrase. You'll need that one a lot. Okay, number 6. A Sunday roast. Now, this is a very British thing. A Sunday roast is a traditional meal that British people eat on Sundays. It usually has roasted meat, like chicken, beef or lamb, plus roast potatoes and vegetables. For example, nothing beats a good Sunday roast with the family. Absolutely nothing. And our 7th word, experimenting. This means trying new things to see what works, testing different ideas. For example, I love experimenting in the kitchen with new recipes. Or, the scientists are experimenting with a new type of medicine. Brilliant. 7 really useful words. Originally, cozy, terraced house, handy, free time, Sunday roast, experimenting, and fluent. I hope those were helpful, everyone. Why not try using one of them in a sentence today?
And finally, our 8th word for today, fluent. If you are fluent in a language, you can speak it naturally and easily, without having to stop and think too much. For example, she's fluent in 3 languages, or I'm not fluent in Spanish yet, but I'm working on it. It's a really useful word, especially when you're talking about your own language skills. Yes, great idea. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of English Made Easy. What a lovely chat that was, Emily.
It really was. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. We genuinely hope you enjoyed today's conversation and maybe picked up a few new words along the way.
Remember, the best way to get better at English is to keep listening, keep practicing, and never be afraid to make mistakes. That is honestly how everyone learns. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes.
Very true. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just keep going. If you enjoyed this episode, please do share it with a friend who is also learning English. The more the merrier.
We'll be back very soon with another episode. Next time, we'll be talking about daily routines, morning habits, work, evenings, and everything in between. Lots more great, natural, everyday English.
We can't wait. Until then, take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.